What's up? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? Who am I? Nobody but Carcino. Just a fan of this music industry. Just a fan, period. Just reporting the news, reporting the human drama. That's what we do. I know. We told them. We told y'all. Look over Ray Cash. You got a deal for me? Let's talk about it, good people. For some reason, behest to me, and don't forget to hit the like button. I know you get caught up in listening and you be like, oh, just hit the like button. Now, here's the scenario. I want people to get this. That this isn't new. This is why I felt it was very strange he was mentioning these things about Drake when there was actual proof that I put out that showed him doing his process. Well, the thing is, they tried to get this thing done behind closed doors. This was brought out immediately when the album was out. I remember. And the whole situation was being brought out behind closed doors. Meaning they was like, look, if there was a problem, contact us. Don't go on the social media. I remember seeing that from the people that was representing me. But as I was the first and only person to point out, this isn't the first time it's happened. Meek got away for doing this for years. When he did the song with Boosie, F You Mean, he took that from You and Rome, which was the #1 song of the year, where it was at. That's how popular the song was. And he basically took it because he knew these independent artists couldn't contest it. You know, what could they do? You seen me do a live interview with Dino Money. And when he had his hit song out, The Difference, Dino hit me up and was like, yo, dudes is talking about Meek stealing your song, which was me. And I definitely put everybody on to the juice. I got the juice. Your woman gonna choose. Cause I got the juice. When Stack 2 Trill came out with that, Meek followed that up, didn't he? I got the juice. I got the juice. Yeah, I got the juice. Now nobody talk about they got the juice in Philly. What you talking about? Lil B. There's so many of these artists, man, that they was stealing from. This I told you. You need somebody to be able to construct a song. The Game can rap, but he can't structure a song. That's why the game only hit songs he got to have somebody on the record. If he don't have anybody on the record, it's not gonna pop like that. Don't forget to hit the like, the powers that be. Out here curbing the video. And I'm telling them, hey, this ain't my fault. I didn't create this situation. I'm reporting on the human drama like everybody else. So this guy is suing $75,000 a song for, it's like 2 infractions for 2 songs that's on Meek Mill's album, and each one comes out to about $75,000 an infraction. So he's looking for $300,000 in damages. So if I was Meek, I'll run that 300K and just call it a day and then cut it out, man. Good morning.
Good morning.
He's lucky he's getting off with 300K. $300K is ridiculous. Young Prague is back, huh? Yeah, I'm working on my tan. But I pointed out all these facts before. That Meek Mills was stealing songs. This is where the beef escalated between him before, because I was the only one bringing this to light. And they were mad at me because it was actually true. See, when you have something that's true, people are always very, hesitant or it jolts them. Then they start sending threats because they know you're not lying. They just don't know. They just don't know how you caught it. And like I said, these independent artists were reaching out to me. Now, some of them behind the scenes, they went and they closed the deal with him. But if you go to Dino Money's channel, I did an interview with him. He tells you what was happening on his side of the fence when it was happening to him. He had a tour in Philly called The Difference. Did his show out in Philly. The same people that's around Meek was around him. And they basically took his song. And like he's saying, if you're gonna take my record, at least put me on as a feature. Jay-Z steals songs, but at least he'll put the artist on the song with him. You see, Jay just ain't gonna take the track. And hit the like button, people. We should not have 40 likes. But the thing is this is why Jay-Z, when he took a J. Cole song and want to blow it up and say, look, put me on that record. This is why he does it. What about Drake? Drake put people on his records. He gives them credit on his album. I don't see D No Money and none of these other artists on the Meek Mill album getting credit. Stax 2 Trill, Young Rome, none of them getting credit. I seen them getting ripped off. That's what I saw. I saw a complete ripoff. Now, scenarios change. And the more people change, the more things stay the same. Meek has become this, this social justice warrior. And because of that,
hey, how are you today?
Great. And because he's become this social justice warrior, everybody looks to him. Morning. Morning. Well, see, that's what happens. He became the social justice warrior and changed his whole image. So you would think, things would change. Or is it just a mask to try to get people to accept the new Meek? But it's still the same Meek underneath. We don't know. But when you see stuff like this, your new album come out and you still in songs. This tells me what I feared all along. This dude has a problem when it comes to concept of music. This is why all his music was sounding the same. This is why he always was talking about the Wraith and posted up in front of the corner store on every rap. Because he didn't know how to formulate a song. He was a battle rapper who didn't know how to really make songs. So the guy's lawsuit doesn't make sense. Well, it makes sense if you have a record and somebody steal it, then you'll understand. Right? You'll understand then. Morning. Well, This is to keep the body flowing, keeping the blood loose. Plus, I'm working on my tan. Well, you got to look at situations and scenarios. The situations and scenarios are completely different from one side to another. Um, Meek is what he was doing. That would incorporate stealing. When you're trying to hide the fact that you got this work from somebody and not giving them the credit, not even taking care of them behind the scenes. That's theft. Now, what Drake doing is collaborating, and guys were paid. Do you see anybody suing Drake, saying he stole my song? No. So you guys should cut that out your vocabulary. Rapping Forte and Drew Down. Why are you telling me to look up something I already know about? This is something I've made the video on 2 years ago. You're talking about look up Desiree Perez. What am I gonna look that up for? That's OG Juan's wife. I know all about it. I know about the actual case. Y'all dudes let academics, or what's his name, Snitch Nine, like they went and discovered something on Meek Mill or something. It's like, are you kidding? You see, Meek ain't associated with her. She was representing, that's Rock Nation, them doing that. She ain't part of Meek Mill's crew. But when a rat is trying to point somebody else out as being a rat, was that supposed to excuse him for being a rat? But y'all listening to a rat. Like they finna do and pay this doggone inmate in jail who claims he was Aaron Hernandez's lover. He's gonna come out and tell a whole bunch of stories to get some money while he's serving his time in jail. So he told me he did it. He told me this is how he did it. And this is why he did the crime. I'm like, and that's a white girl playing that music. I know y'all probably thought that was a brother who was bumping like that. Nope. That was a white girl. Yeah, it's crazy. Show you, this music is everywhere. Yeah, we got pools and lakes, and it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful. And guess what, Act? These homes 1.2, 700. I think that's 1.35. They had some add-ons. So they in the $2 million range too, huh? So I guess now we all balling now, right? Oh, look at that. AK biggest fans here. Pragmatic. Oh no, now look at him. That boy, they about to take his job away from him. He in there licking boots right now. I told him I'm sorry. I made an apology video. I'll clean all your boots. Who boot I gotta kiss? See, he got a boss. He gotta he gotta go and speak to the boss. Me, I'm my own boss. Hey, only I can fire myself. That's the beauty in that. The beauty of independence. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks. And I'm glad you guys are loving the Patreon. Yesterday was the biggest turnout on Patreon in my history of owning one. And you thought yesterday was explosive. Just wait and see what I can give you today. So we're gonna go that route.
And that got caught up again. Yeah, in Apollo Beach, 52.
That's right. You get up face to face, he's gonna apologize to a lot of people, to everybody. So his little back and forth with Meek, because he feels he's in position to do that now. But if he lose that complex badge, and he lose that bag, there goes his protection. There goes his security. Now he's back crawling into the little hole that he's in his house. Back on YouTube, banned on Twitch, trying to beg to get back on. That's his new reality. We'll address those issues there. I don't want to touch on them now. But Meek should just pay the money. Run that man his money. 9 times out of 10, you probably stole the song. So go ahead and pay the man his money. Should have took care of this before it even went public. The man said he reached out to y'all. Y'all ignored his calls. Y'all ignored his messages and everything. Just pay him the $300K. Be done with it. Y'all tried to hi-hat him. You know, just run that man his bread. It's his work, his talent. You steal from another YouTuber and try to use their patterns, everything, and then try to coin it as theirs. Knowing that one of these guys see you, they're gonna want to punch you in your face. But you're assuming that this will never happen. I don't like people impeding on my brand. Right? Me, I don't worry about that. Because I'm me 24 hours a day. I don't impede on anybody's brand. I'm just me 24/7. Deuces.